Much for being our guest here.
Good morning, Leanne. Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's just clarify the figure here. Is it 1,460? Is that about the correct number of missing children a year?
Yes, that's the police statistic, 1,460. It's the last one we received from them.
Yeah.
And we're probably looking at around 580 cases of adults and children, just over 300 for children.
Sure. All right. Now, since we last spoke to you on Morning Live, has there been an increase on this number of missing children and adults?
Well, the increase usually comes around the holiday season, so we will be looking at the holiday season. The next statistics will be released probably around first week in December, and we'll have a look at that stat again then.
Okay. What's predominantly behind? Let's break it down, because obviously it's different reasons for the different individuals, but looking at missing children and then looking at missing adults.
Yes, among children, we divide the categories or the reasons why they go missing into different categories. And we found that children getting lost is of one of the main reasons of why children go missing. You know, the youngsters being sent to the shops and not knowing their way home, or getting on the wrong bus or taxi after school and then getting lost that way. And then we look at runaways, which is the second highest category. And I know a lot of people feel, a runaway child is a problem child and not worth looking for. And we have a not so good attitude from the community about runaways, but runaways are missing children nonetheless. And if they're out there with without their parents, they could be in any kind of danger. So we obviously deal with their cases as any other case. Yeah. So those are the main reasons,
I mean, in the media, most cases that have made headlines are of children that are found murdered and sexually abused. Is that what you're also experiencing as the organization after you actually find children?
We do. We've got a 3% number of children that are found deceased. So it is sad. It's sad that there has to be a 3%, but it's the reality. Yes, it's also sad that most media comes around when they are found deceased. We really need the faces out there before that happens, so that we can find them safely.
Yeah, I imagine that as a parent, there are certain tips that you need or can give your children to try and protect them and try and get them out of certain situations. What do you recommend for parents? What do you do?
Well, we've got a lot of safety tips on our website, so people can go and download them off there. We've got them in English, Afrikaans and Xhosa. But a basic thing that I can just tell parents is, if you're going away for the holiday, make sure that you find out where the nearest police station is to where you're staying. Show your kids how to get there. If you're in a busy mall over the holiday season, it's so easy to get lost or get stolen. If somebody is there to steal children, that would be the best place. So make a rule with your children. If you're in a store, don't leave that specific shop without them, and then you make a rule. If they get lost, they wait in that shop for you, and they know that my mom and dad won't leave until they've found me. Those kinds of things. Teach them your phone number, know their friends and their friends' parents. Just make sure that they know all the safety tips, like I said, that you can find on the website.
Yeah, I remember also having a very similar interview last week, just talking about when is the right time to report a child missing, because a lot of the times it says that, okay, well, wait a few hours, but as a parent I could never wait a few hours. In fact, waiting a few minutes would age me beyond belief. So what do you recommend?
Absolutely. The advice we give is don't wait at all. If you think that your child has gone missing or somebody that you love has gone missing, go and report it to the police station immediately. There's no waiting period whatsoever. So if you do get to a station and you're shown away and they say that you have to wait a few hours or 24 hours, please call Missing Children South Africa and from the station, and we will get somebody to assist you from there.
All right, so that's just the reality, is do not wait. I imagine there's that vital time when a child goes missing to try and find them.
Absolutely. The first 3 hours are the most important. Okay. We call them the golden hours, yes.
So those first 3 hours are the most important. What are the first steps? If you find that your child is missing, what should you as a parent automatically do? I mean, just say I'm out somewhere, I'm shopping, or my child doesn't come home. What do you recommend I do? Obviously I phone missing children, but to just sit at home or to just stand around, what do you say I should do? Advice?
Well, definitely the first thing is to report your child
Yeah.
to the police station, even before coming to missing children. You can call us and we'll guide you through the process, but we can't assist until the case has been reported. And then we'll assist from our side in distributing their faces as far and wide as possible. You can then also take our flyer, copy it, distribute it in the streets, put it up in shops if you can. In that way, the more the face gets out there electronically and social media, that's a fantastic way to get it out there. The better, because the more people see that face and call us with information on where they perhaps last saw the child.
Yeah. Just what about adults? When adults go missing, that's, like you say, very different scenarios. What would you recommend?
Absolutely the same thing. If an adult is missing and they have changed their behavior in some way, where they're usually at work at 7 every morning and this time they're not, and it gets late and you realize they're not answering their phone, you don't know where they are, whatever the case may be, definitely go report them to the police station and have the police investigate from there. Report them to us and we will follow the same steps that we do with children. We'll create a flyer and distribute that as well.
Okay. There's that number on the screen, 072 missing, or 072 647 7464. That's vitally important. I know that as a program, as Morning Live, we are going to be doing a partnership with you every single Tuesday, which I'm very excited about, and I think it's vital. Do you want to tell us about it, or should I tell viewers about it?
You can go ahead and tell them about it.
You go for it. Tell them.
Okay, well, Morning Live's been so wonderful to actually approach missing children and offer to distribute flyers for us or show them on your show every Tuesday between 6 and 9. And I think it's such a fabulous way to get those faces out there. We're going to be sending them a lot of cold cases as well as some of the new ones. And really we urge the community to take a look at these flyers. Somebody somewhere must know something about these people. And if you do know something about them, even if it's the smallest detail, please phone us with that information and we will make sure that it gets to the investigating officers and is followed up.
Excellent. All right, Nikki, thank you very much. We look forward to a good working relationship going forward with you, because I just think that we need to help where we can, because this is a desperate situation for people that have lost loved ones. Nikki Reeder from Missing Children South Africa talking to us. Let me again just reiterate what we're going to be doing here on Morning Live in partnership with Missing Children South Africa. We're going to be showing you these photographs of adults and children that have gone missing. We're going to do it every single Tuesday, and I really do hope that it helps, and we'll give you the contact details of who to phone if you in fact have seen these children or these adults, and you can give us any information that can try and assist to bringing these children and these adults home to their loved ones, because I don't think anybody wants to be in a situation where you are missing someone and you have no idea where to turn or what to do. All right.